Howdy, partner.
Hey, folks. Hello, hello. I think that does count as a resub. Like, you're subbing again. You are choosing not to let your sub lapse. That is a resub. Hello. Hello, Rapdown. And hello, Squeak, of course. Thank y'all for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful night tonight. It's been a hot second. Panda in Deputer. It's me. So yeah, I felt the urge to stream, or at least to, you know, do a little bit of a stream. Not necessarily a super long one. But I wanted to do something just you know, let people know that I am alive. Which, I mean, you would know if you're in the Discord or in Bits' Discord, or yes, I've been around, but you know, haven't gone live in over 2 weeks, and that was not my intention. Music is pretty loud. Okay. But yeah, it wasn't my intention to take all this time off from streaming. This is just how things go. Things have been kind of rough emotionally. Panda was diseased. I was also physically diseased for a good portion of that. But yeah, it's been a little tough for me to sort of plan streams and you know, think about things that will be enjoyable to stream, but enjoyable to watch, I should say, but also enjoyable to stream. You know, the ennui sort of starts to set in sometimes pretty hard. But you know, we'll do our best. We'll take it one step at a time, and you know, I will try to get back into streaming the video games. Just got to figure out what I want to do. But before we get into our art fighting, we may as well get into our warm-ups. I'm allowed to pull a Neville. What does that mean? Oh, what was that? I had something that might be... No. I had something that might be a good warm-up to throw onto the pile. If I can find it. Aha! Here it is. Yeah, we can try this out. We'll throw that on the end there. Edward Gorey's Gashly Crumb Tinies. N is for Neville, who died of ennui. I see. Okay. All right. Admit spending time with really odd semen. Semen. I mean, the odds of semen are SAA, which is weird. C space man. Odds of really are RAL. Could be something. Oh, I got it. I already got it. Okay, so we've got the word admit. Spending time. You are getting rid of time, which in this case is represented by the variable t, with the odds of really. RAL, which is admiral, which is a rank of seaman, a rank of sailor. Simple enough. Christ. A seaman rank. I am an S rank cum guzzler. Thank you very much. Anyway, moving on. From handlebar to mustache. So you say simple enough to taunt us? It took me like 20 seconds. All right. I need to move this over actually. Okay. Case for handlebar. Change the letter in handlebar. No. Is it just bar? Hangout found at the end of handlebar. Okay, cool. Anomaly. Anomaly. Elementary, my dear Watson. No, come on. Squeak, did you get that one? To do this rattle, my friend and I do daily puzzles with, and I did next day's one yesterday with every laser. Gotcha. All right. So the professional who's passed the bar. Yes, I thought I saw that. Lawyer. Case for a lawyer. What a lawyer might wear is a suit. Cards are in suits. A vowel? An anagram? No, it's 3 letters. Change a letter, no. No. Line item at the bottom of a suit? Or the subject of many a suit? I have a Yale war on my face. Yeah, I think you got it. I mean, the hem is like the line at the bottom of a suit, I would suppose. Line item, no. What does sartorial even mean? I might need to... Sartorial. Relates to clothing. Oh, okay. Tailoring. That'll be suit and tie. Of course. Place a letter in tie with a double letter to get what a farmer might do. That could be till. Okay, cool. A Yale war.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, Frog. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a wonderful night tonight. I mean, you have coins in a till. Depending on if you even call it that. Oh, a bill! You find bills on a till. The Froge has landed. Awawa. Line item at the bottom of a bill or the subject of many a bill. Tax? Hey, okay, cool. The moon might wax. Candles are made of wax. Matches are used to light candles. And you can anagram matches with an added U to get mustache. Hello. Hello. All right. So we've got one more. I don't know much about this at all. Seems that I need to zoom in. Guess the Wikipedia article from its categories. This is called catfishing at catfishing.net. I also take issue with their spelling of mustache. That's fair. Every day there are 10 notable, diverse, and interesting people, places, and things to guess. Guess the article title, including any first names. Don't worry about capitalization, accents, or anything in brackets. More help here. It's a challenging test of general knowledge and a source of new Wikipedia discoveries. We'll give it a shot. Oh, dear Lord. So we're looking at a mountain range in Russia. The Caucasus is the only Urals. Oh man. Damn. Okay, moving on. Anthropomorphic vehicles. Cars designed and produced for films. Cars powered by boxer engines. Fictional German people. Volkswagen Beetle. I mean, obviously we're dealing with a character from the movie Cars, or one of the sequels. The German makes me think it's the sequel, because the only Beetle I can think of in the first movie... Was there even a Beetle in the first movie? Because like George Carlin's character is a Volkswagen microbus. But God, is there a German VW Beetle in like Cars 2 that I don't know about? Damn it. I'm just gonna type Cars 2. I was literally thinking about Herbie. Why are you listed as fictional German people? That's not a people. That's a car. You fucked me. Yes, it originates from Germany. I take issue with the people. 1791 establishments in the Holy Roman Empire. I got it. No fucking clue. Berlin border crossings. Buildings and structures completed in 1791. Buildings and structures in Mitte? I don't know. Gates in Germany. Landmarks in Germany. Greek revival architecture in Germany. National symbols of Germany. Fuck. I should have been paying more attention in fucking Shadowrun. How else would you describe a car portrayed as sentient? Not as people. A character, maybe. A people, no. Terminating vistas. Triumphal arches in Germany. I mean, I thought about Herbie, but like the more I read, I was like, no, it couldn't be Herbie. Herbie wasn't German. But I guess I understand that technically, given Herbie is a Volkswagen. Does Herbie have pronouns? What are Herbie's pronouns? Oh Lord. truly don't know. I'm gonna call it the Reichstag and know that that's not right. Brandenburg, of course. I'm a ding dong. Emma is very mad at me. 1923 animal births, 1930s in Japan, 1935 animal deaths, cultural history of Japan, deaths from cancer in Japan, dog monuments, individual dogs in Japan. So this is a dog, a Japanese dog that was born in 1923 and died in 1935 and had some sort of cultural history, cultural significance, and died of cancer. What the fuck? 12-year-old dog died of cancer. Hachiko? Yeah, there you go. Thanks for the for the assist there. And by the assist, I mean you just got it. I'm the best to ever you do it. You are. It's true. 1903 establishments in Wisconsin. Motorcycle manufacturers. 1903 companies in the S&P 400. Vehicle okay, so they're a motorcycle manufacturer in Wisconsin. The only American, I can't think off the top of my head if they're based in Wisconsin or founded in Wisconsin. I guess it does say based, but the only American motorcycle manufacturer I can think of is Harley Davidson. The children's book based on the true story of Hachiko that made me cry as an elementary schooler. Aww. There's Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson. Because Yamaha is Japan, obviously. Honda's Japan. Yeah, I'm just gonna send it. Harley Davidson. Let's go. My father would be very disappointed in me if I had gotten that wrong. Indian motorcycle. Okay, yes. That as well. That's another one. 1957 establishments in Spain. Football Club Barcelona. Football venues in Barcelona. Venues of the 1992 Summer Olympics. No shot. No shot. They're from Wisconsin? I knew they were Midwestern. All I know about Wisconsin is that 70s show, and I barely watched it. That show took place in Green Bay, didn't it? Green Bay, Wisconsin. I mean, I'm not contradicting you. I'm confirming. Green Bay specifically, though. Home to the Green Bay Packers. The Cheeseheads, if you will. I truly don't know what the fuck this stadium would be called. Wisconsin does have lots of cheese. You're so right about that. I don't think of Wisconsin as a place where stuff is other than like cheese and my dad's old work trips. We're gonna say FC Barcelona Stadium. Camp Nou. Okay. Camp Nou. No shot. Abrahamic religions. Okay. Arab ethnic groups. Esoteric schools of thought. Ethnic groups in the Middle East. Ethnic religions. Ethno-religious groups. Ethno-religious groups in Israel. Gnostics, Hermeticism, monotheistic religions, mysticism, religion in Jordan, religion in Lebanon, religion in Syria, religions derived from Islam. So we are looking at a branch of Islam, something I am woefully undereducated about. The only branch of Islam that's coming to mind right now is Sunni. which I don't know if that tracks to those regions. I want to say that Sunni is more Pakistan, but I could be wrong. Esoteric is my favorite kind of school of thought. True. Me too. I doubt that I'm going to be able to dredge up another school of Islam. Druze. An Arab esoteric religious group from West Asia who adhere to the Druze faith, an Abrahamic, monotheistic, and syncretic. What? Syncretic. Lends different elements often in the context of philosophical, religious, or cultural class. Okay. Syncretic religion whose main tenets assert the unity of God, reincarnation, and the eternity of the soul. They do not identify as Muslim. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Where are we? We're 8 out of 10. And we have 2 points thus far. This is a tough one. Organizations that oppose LGBTQ rights in the United States. Okay. Political masks. Political violence in the United States. Presidency of Ulysses S. Grant. Anti-Italian sentiment. Anti-Slavic sentiment. Is this just the KKK? Hold on. You Scrandle? Scrandle's silly. I've done it like once. Yeah, Stone Mountain. Yeah, this might just be the KKK. Neo-Confederate organizations. I think these guys just maybe just don't like anyone. Yeah. Anti-Black racism in Canada is really interesting because I don't know the KKK to spill over into Canada. Huh. Didn't know they were anti-Italian? Yeah, they're not white enough. There was a time when Italians were not considered white. Neither were Irish people. Okay, I'll just go. Is it Coup or Clue? Ku Klux Klan? Yeah, it's Clue. I can never remember. A. Maybe don't respond with A when you see the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, I was one off, but they gave it to me. Cool, cool. It was Ku Klux Klan. Okay. 20th century American LGBTQ people, born in 1945, died in 1992, from New Jersey. African American Catholic, drag queen. Oof. American Sanitarians, American activists with disabilities. This is a tone shift for sure. What was playing before this song? I don't know. Probably Bushwick by Coco Bona. If Spotify is to be believed. Marsha P. Johnson. That name does sound familiar, and I think that is who I was thinking of. That I just don't remember her name. Yes, that is exactly who I was thinking of. Yes. Thank you, chat, for being better gays than me. 1782 French novels, epistolary novels, fiction about smallpox. French erotic novels. Erotic novels about smallpox. Adapted into a TV show. 1782 French novel. Erotic about smallpox. Adapted into a film and a TV show, actually. What the fuck is this? I know some French erotic novels, surely. Do you? Because I don't. I mean, I could think of one, and oh, can I think of one? I'm thinking of one, but I don't remember the name. Amelie? No, not that one. I don't think it's erotic. Fucking what am I thinking of? It's the guy they named Sadism after. Marquis de Sade. What was his thing? Amelie? I cook an egg with a spoon? What was that called? I'm hiding on the spindle. "120 Days of Sodom." Yes. Yeah. You said it at the moment that I found it. Yeah, it's that guy is a trip. I've not read the book, but I've read I've read a synopsis, and dear God, I understand why he would be named for the thing, you know, or other way around. But yeah, I know about sodomy. Surely this is not it. Dangerous Liaisons. Okay. It sure is a sentence. You're so right. Bad. Bad. I guess you were right or close. Close enough, I see. I love you just say words and those are things you said. Okay. Well, I suppose it's time to get into art fight, which currently I don't know what I'm doing. So normally I don't. 120 Days of Sodom posting in chat? Yes. We were talking about erotic French novels, and I was like, I only know of one, and it's not a good one. It's not one I would want to encounter in this trivia game. Welcome to Art Fight. That's it. That's the game. Okay, so for those of you who have not seen my attacks thus far, this was my first one. It was a little rough, but I just wanted to sort of bang something out. I think she's very cute. I love this this character. She belongs to a user by the name of Lover's Worship, who seems to have like just joined. But yes, she is precious. I need to read more erotic French novels. You know what? Me too. But I love this cherry stem headband thing. Yes, Twitch, I do want to send that. Thank you. So that was the first one I did. And then I kicked it up a notch and then sent one over to Wobble, which I'm very happy with this. I'm particularly proud of the duck keyblade here. It's very shaped. It's very convincing as like a shape that a keyblade would be, but also it is a duck. You can tell it's a duck. Tastes are eccentric, I've been told. True. And of course, Wobble did respond with a revenge of a little 8-bit AJ animated sprite, which I'm also unintentionally, I show you often a contrarian. I've noticed. Thinking about Hachiko. What a good dog. I'm thinking I asked if I could use this as a stream asset, and I might use that as like a subscriber thing or something like that. The public is just wrong. I mean, frequently true. And this is third one that I did for someone named Wibbs, who has a whole buttload of characters. I actually rolled randomly into an entirely different character, I think. Who was it that I rolled? I forgot they have old man butt cheeks. This site is a trip. Who did I roll? Because I definitely didn't roll Lou, who is obviously the writer here. Was it Sam? Is that right? Or was it Valerie? I think it was Sam. Yeah, because I remember the cactus necklace being very cute. And not optional, as it says. But yeah, and they do have a really cool skeleton horse that I saw this and I was immediately like, oh shit, I gotta draw that. And the more that I look at it, the kind of less satisfied I am with the horse, but like I'm satisfied with the skeleton. It's just, you know, the making it properly goopy is a lot of work. Looks like the balloon dog with the skeleton inside. True. Yeah, I truly don't know when the last time I drew a horse alive was, let alone a skeleton. So, you know, I'm not worried about it. But this was a friendly fire. I realized I rolled the character randomly, and then I drew the thing for like 4 hours or whatever, 5 hours actually. Fucking, I realized after the fact that they were on the same team as me, so I mean, it still counts. I still get points for it, but it's only 75%, which apparently in previous years it was only 20% points. So if reincarnation is real, I should be a horse next time. You should be reincarnated as a clown. Maybe I'll even get to be Glue. Oh man. Sarah, what's your opinion on horse gacha? Do you have opinions about horse gacha? The real winner is art. True. And then finally I did this, was this last night? It might have been last night. No, it was the night before. I don't want to be a horse. Their anatomy is even more fucked up than ours, and becoming bipedal fucked us up so bad. Yeah, they like walk on their middle fingers. Looks cute, and it's my genre of dumb shit, but I cannot play it as I am heavily predisposed to gambling addiction. Gotcha, fair enough, fair enough. One bone per limb, yeah. See, this is an interpretation of Gerard, who is apparently an OC for an object show of which I'm not familiar. Love of the Sun, which object shows are an interesting fandom that I feel like I can't breach and I don't desire to, but like this in particular, I saw this And I was taken by the aura of it. So I went ahead and made a bust drawing of that one. I respect the fuck out of Monster Can OC. I'm saying, it's like the willingness to do that and be earnest about it. Like, come on. Maybe they weren't earnest. I don't know, but like, you know, nothing speaks like particularly unearnest about this for me. But yeah. I was worried that, you know, the sort of unchibification of the character was going to make it divisive, and that the original artist was going to feel that it was disrespectful, or that I was, you know, taking the piss out of their OC. But they seem to have responded positively to it. I don't know if you can even see that. You probably can. Yeah, so we got to figure out what the hell. Oh, new subscriptions. Cinnabee posted a new attack. Ooh, that's rad. Look at that. Object So, as far as I know, is an insane net of decentralized content, which I support and respect, but I have enough troubles keeping up with things that have clear centralized wikis. I feel you. Truly enjoy the modern rejection of cringe culture. Do what brings you joy, and so long as you're not hurting anyone without consent. We respect kink in this house, then who cares? Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. That's rad. Let's see the character. Juniper. Meaning we draw Juniper literally since my first art fight, and I finally did it. I love them. How cute. Hell yeah. That's a great piece of art. Senna is fantastic. All right, so one thing that I had as a possible Senna Eclipse, yeah. Senna has a daycare attendant OC because of course they do. Like so many of the people who I know through bits do. There's a temptation to maybe do something with this. I don't know. I'm not particularly feeling it tonight. The folks I follow on Tumblr for other fandoms is really into DCA, and now whenever I see their DCA art, I think of Bivo. Yeah, I mean, Bivo is very, very DCA coded. What was... Hang on. I think I gotta look at a different tab here real quick. Because I can't see my followed users without getting into my settings. Thirsty Plant, that was your name. This was who Bits raided into last night. And oh nope, I don't want to close all the tabs. I misclicked. Yeah, just the two characters to choose from here, but I thought that it could be a cute little thing. Do a little plant froggo. Oh, you're made of slime, I see. That's the big difference. You've got these sort of... Are these lily pads? They might be. Best part about artists having fandoms is I know people who like those things also, and then I think of my friends when I see it. Yeah. Animate this plant froggo doing a blink with the eyes like desynced. Yes. Yes. They do definitely have eyes that would be desynced. He would be blinking one at a time. for sure. I had a thought. The guy I'm dating likes that. Woo! And then I wiggle around. I guess the thought that I have, I can just show you. I can just doodle it. Why don't the D class assigned to test 173 just blink one eye at a time? Are they stupid? Yes. Yes, they are. Thirsty Plant is he, him. Plus the one I'm working on feels a little high effort to jump into animating without warming up. Yeah, you should warm yourself. Hello? Okay. Need to scale that down a bit. Wimpy. Okay. All right. So, what I was thinking, the dumb little idea I had in my head. So there's something dumb, not dumb. I know why they do it, or I understand why they do it. I can't directly like drag an image from Artfight into my canvas as a layer. And I assume that the reason for that is because of art theft. They just want to, you know, make it a little harder to, you know, straight up jack somebody's shit. But also I want to have reference images on screen, you know? I feel that's fair. So the presumption is that, I mean, the frog is a plant. That's the deal. That's what we're dealing with here. Can't do that with my art program either. I think it's just a matter of like the encoding on the web page. I think that's all it is. Yeah, why not? Let's just do a little red sketch. So the assumption that I have is that they don't like transparent backgrounds. I mean, I've tried to do things without transparent backgrounds and it does the same thing. But regardless. So we assume, based on the concept of a frog plant, that the frog is somehow rooted into the soil here. That there is soil in the pot and that they're rooted into it. I thought men like you were normally called a fruit. So like presumably there's like it's rooted pretty deeply in the soil and it's not just gonna like just pop out like a frog. That was my thought anyway. The Thirsty Plant could have other ideas, but what I was thinking is I was imagining this tiny little frog buddy like kicking his little feet up in the air and he's got like his little hands on his cheeks type situation. I obviously just very rough sketch here, but like, you know, doesn't have feet. Also, what the fuck is going on? The fuck did I do here? Anyway, you know, like on stomach, legs kicking up in the air, little hands on cheeks, being a little cutie. But obviously they don't have feet. So I'm thinking that they've just like knocked the pot over. That's what I'm imagining. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's let's do a little bit more of like a comprehensive, like actual good sketch. Sort of get an idea of what our shape is going to be. Feed our roots. Maybe. I was more, excuse me, I have the eraser on. I was more thinking along the lines of like it has one or the other. And I think it's more fun to think that it has roots. Or at least it's more fun to have it inextricably linked to this pot. It's like you never see what's inside of it. Fucking A. It doesn't need to be quite that wide. That might be more like it. Actually, let me bring this down. I can have a better idea of the head shape. I'm dumb. There we go. I have no specific investment in my idea, and there's no forcing. I'm just typing words. That's fair. You're allowed. Like, you're... You're, you know, protruding from the pot here. And then... Gotta have a little head shape. I'm just a small frog on a computer, and I am so silly. It's true. And we love you for that. So, like... We're gonna have sort of a head situation going on, because, like, its head really does, like, dissolve into its body. I just... okay, that's not... I don't hate that.
The easiest way to get into the meditative state is to begin by listening.
No, there's that's kind of what you get in terms of like reference. Like this is the most detailed picture that they have, that he has on his page, concerning the anatomy of the frog. Hmm. There's also a thought of, what if we have the pot fully up? And sort of just like spilling out of it into like a... like one of these situations. God, why are my fucking concept sketches so terrible today? I kind of like that more, because this way, you know, the pot is here, but there's all this back that there's just like nothing going on, unless you put like a little butt. But, and the butt is valid. I think that that's a valid choice, but I think on this occasion we try for something different. I want to, let me keep that in its own layer, just in case. But then org. Gotta have your terracotta butthole. See, the problem here is I feel like it's not expressing enough depth. Maybe... What if we take this like move it? How is that? Oh, right. That's on its own layer. Never mind. Move it like up here. But I would need... Do I need? I might need, but I might not need. I definitely need to fix the head shape because I'm not, you know, that's not right. But I think with the sort of squart orbular shape that this character has, I think that I can get away with, you know, sort of cheating away some of the depth by just making it shorter, if that makes any sense at all. Because like it's coming out like towards you some, but it's not that much. Okay. I think that's probably a fine place to start. Slight diagonal in the arms? In what way? Like one of these, or you're gonna have to be more specific than that. Anything? I'm waiting. Oh, I forgot. You take forever to type. Sorry. Back of arms parallel to each other, but not match you with the pot. So, like, when you say the back of arms, do you mean like the torso? Also, why did my color change? Would that help with the dimension any? I don't know. I think I prefer it this way. Fuck. Okay, so pick our color here, and then pick a nice brush we like. What's charcoal look like? Let me try it out. Sort of just need to blob this in very broadly first. Let's see, I want to get the head a little bit better. Yeah, it's just, it is like a sphere is the thing. It's gonna be hard, I think. I think I need to maybe make that a little bit taller. Why can't I name my layers? My keyboard wasn't shiny. Yeah. I mean, that will definitely make things more difficult at times. The protuberances, the amphibian protuberances aren't really even that that tall. Like the bits where the eye comes out. My brain is not enjoying this. Yeah, okay, something like that. Like a little rounder. Damn it. This looks like shit. I mean, I gotta trust the process and understand that, like, you know, once I actually put some fucking lines into it, that, like, really I should be doing the lines first. That is what I should be doing. Really I should be doing lines. It's like part of me always wants to go to like a painterly lineless thing, but like when you're all just green on green, fucking, unless you want to sit there and change values for a billion years, it's good to go with lines. So. Right. Why am I so big? Are those the same color? They are, yes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Just putting in some basic shapes is enough to make it actually look like a thing. Really, this should be on its own layer, but I'm a little too late now, so fucking whatever, I guess. I mean, I could fix it, I guess, but... Okay, I think we're close enough to, like, comfortably be within parameters. Be like, yeah, that is the character that we're talking about. You haven't just drawn an unintelligible green blob on the screen. Borg. I should get a little bit of ability, I think. Okay. Why was I thinking that the pot was gonna be in front? I'm a dingus. Okay. Or no, we've got different colors here. One for the stem. Is it? It's not. Okay, that seems like a decent height. Won't that be covered by the pot? No, because I'm gonna put the pot behind it. Do its own layer, I guess. What do you mean? Okay, whatever. That's fine. Excellent. I think this is just the same color, actually. Damn you, pressure sensitivity. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think that I put the pot between these layers, and I think I'll be fine. which the pot is actually probably a little bit smaller than this. At least in height. Thinking about whether I want to do like some sort of thinking about whether I want to do some sort of other texture on the terracotta, or if the charcoal is going to be enough. Whether the charcoal brush is going to be enough. I don't know. Well, once we've got it a little more colored in and, you know, assembled, I think we can make that decision. That's a last step, I think. There's a temptation that I get to overwork any sort of, you know, like I want to do this sort of. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I want to do this sort of painterly style. Yeah, I'm getting there. I think that was a successful warm-up. Excellent. I'm glad. I want to do this sort of painterly style. But there is a and I have a very simple solution for this. But there's an urge that I get to sort of fill in whatever gaps I can see. But like that takes away if you just draw everything as one big fucking color, then it's not gonna have that brush quality to it. But the solution is to just draw with a fucking background on, you dingus, so that you can see like the color gradient, or, you know, I mean, like decide in advance what you're going to make your background look like. So I do need to fix this little gap here. Make it a little darker, I think. Did denote that it's farther back. And then, are you okay? I can get rid of the sketch layer now. Can I show you Silly Frog Blanc? Of course. Actually, let me do a little bit of a... Yeah, little like rolls. Put an art channel in your Discord? I may. At the moment, there are no real channels for like anything. But like, you know, the idea being that if you want to share something, just do it. But, you know, I potentially. Yeah, just put it in general. Yeah, that's fine. Hmm. Cute. Precious. I love it. It's very good. I realized partway through that this is not the right brush, but I think I actually prefer the texture of that for the terracotta. Oh, I'm putting this on the wrong fucking layer anyway, so. But then I'd have to go back and do, damn it. Oh no, actually, let's tone this down and then we'll just draw a new one. Well, no. Wait. No, yeah, that's right. Solve my putting it on the wrong layer problems by having 20 layers and making another one new one every time it's a new color. That sure isn't a solution. When enough of them are done that don't conflict, I merge them into one super layer. Gotcha. That makes sense. Been trying to be a good mouse and name my layers. I try to sometimes, but sometimes laziness gets the better of me. Love this brush you're using. It's one of my favorites. It's just the what do they call it? Ink 7 brush rough in Krita. It is very toothy. It's quite nice. Copy of later 5.2 will save me. Sarah, thank you for the Prime sub. 16 months. That's only 2 months less than you've been able to subscribe to me, period. I appreciate your continued support. I only know that off the top of my head because I was like looking through the badges earlier, and I saw like 18 months. Who the fuck has been subbed to me for 18 months? It's me. I have been subbed to me for 18 months according to Twitch. I hate that line, but just the way that it works is, you know, so that you can have access to your own sub things, they just treat you like your own subscriber. You want to continue to receive my family's pocket change unless I forget that I have it. I appreciate it. Get fixed, missing frame. A truly spine-chillingly horrifying image of a sub sandwich. Now I need to know. You can't just drop forbidden knowledge like that in chat and not expect me to follow up. Oh, he's sending it to me specifically. Ate half my sandwich, probably saved the other half for later. Hang on, I can drag this into my canvas here. Okay, it doesn't exist. Never mind. Okay, maybe it's not Art Fights Help problem then. Jesus Christ, what the? My brain. Can I drag it into OBS? That's not what I expected it to do, but I mean that effectively accomplishes what I was trying to do. So yeah, I had to look at that for a second before I take it off the screen. Anyway, it's not. That's like a third at best. And it's mostly bread that you got. I want that to be the thumbnail for this VOD. It's too late in the video for that, unfortunately. But it is very funny. So if I get rid of this. You know, I'm actually a genius. If I just like do that, that's actually pretty good. Rather than just having it clear in the back. Let me... Well, first, let's do a little fill in here. And then... Yeah, I like that. Saw an image of cantaloupes for sale under the name Cantaloupe. I mean, this is pretty good. What is we do here? Like sort of round this off, just make it fit better into the pot. Do I want to do anything else with this? I don't know that I do. I think I might just be done. Do I guess I could put a little shading on it if nothing else. Just do like a little rim. No, giving you a green shadow does not make sense. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it really needs much in the way of shading. Maybe shade the pot anus. The thing is that Here's what I'll do. We'll make a darker shade of anise for deeper in the anus. That's what we'll do. Turn to darker shade of anus. So if we play around with the background here a little bit, just for the sake of saying we did, what if we do like a blue, like a dark teal, maybe? Because like some of the transparency here is going to affect the color perception of what is on top of it, given the transparent brush strokes. What if we do like a seafoam? Yeah, I think that fits in pretty well with his like stream branding, if I recall. Like seafoam, or maybe closer to like a mint. Dio says probably send you another horrible image later if you want to jump scare your audience. Maybe like a brighter seafoam. Yeah, 20 to 75 is a big jump for sure. You used to get like a whole 5 points. Lefty is $5. I should do, and I don't think I should do this tonight, but I should do a, I should find somebody's animatronic OC. I think that would be fun. I think we're just gonna fucking crop this shit and send it off. Thirsty plant. Dot Greta. I could do like a little drop shadow or something. Not a drop shadow, but you know. I need to become addicted to heroin digital style. He was already addicted to heroin before I got there. Shit. I mean, you definitely go here. You definitely go here. Is it like, does that make sense? I mean, we're being lit from the left. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Really hope they don't hate it. I hope it's good enough. Also, me, I will cry if someone draws my blorbows regardless of skill level. I need to draw one of your blorbows. I need to make you cry. The more I look at it, the more I hate this fucking shadow. It's not doing it. Maybe we do a solid shadow. I don't want to think about the fact that I'm making 2D representations of 3D objects. I'm saying. Is that a little better? Yeah, I think that's better. I don't know that it's good, but it's better. Okay. Let us send it off. It's funny that my one window is a bunch of artifact characters and then like 4 taps of marine mammal bone registration. Decay how shadows do. I'm bad at that. All you have to do is you have to imagine your shape as a 3D object, and then imagine in 3D space where a light source would be, and then draw a vector in your mind between the light source and every point of the 3D object that it would be able to hit. And then for every point, pass through the object and then make a shadow on the other side. That's all you got to do. You know? Is this... Okay, yes, it is Bwagi that I'm attacking, not Frob. I shall simply title this Upturned. Okay, this is a drawing. This is a clean sketch. This is painted. Minimal shading. Which I need to look at their guide every single time. Yes, you would consider this fully shaded given the subject matter. And no background. Confirm. Size rating. Okay, yep. Full body. And of course, I've forgotten that this is Friendly Fire and Thirsty Planet is on the same team. But that's okay. Gonna ask you to check, then I forgot. Well, I mean, this was... I was feeling like I was gonna do this regardless of team. Because we raided into them last night. Into his stream. And you know, the frog is very cute. And I wanted to show him some love when I found out that he was on Art Fight. I will. Man, it feels bad that this is only my 5th attack in 11 days. But I have been, getting pretty involved with a lot of the, some of the attacks that I've been doing. So it's my first attack in 11 days. I don't know. Your animation is very good. Do I want to do another? I don't know that I do on this occasion. I wanted to stream, but I wanted to keep it low key and probably a little on the short side. And I certainly don't feel like I want to do any more art right this moment. I do enjoy doing it just for the sake of keeping up the momentum. But the thought of seeking out another character and starting a whole other thing right now gives me a little bit of dread. So I'm thinking I don't. Did I label that wrong? Hang on. Other people are calling this a simple shaped character as opposed to a full body. I don't know, man. Can I edit that? No, I cannot. Cool. Theo wants you to put God on the screen? I did. I put him on the screen. This is God, apparently. That's God. Now you've seen him. Do I want to do anything, or do I just want to call it early? He's getting a good laugh out of it. I'm glad. Good for him. Yeah, I think we can just call it. Sorry it was such a short one, but I wanted to at least get one in this week. And we can see what next week looks like. See if we can figure out something to do. Let's see here. Who can we raid out to? Snide is doing Dead by Daylight. Oh no, only an hour and 40 minutes out of the 16 average you spend awake. I know, right? Yeah, let's go raid Snide. Okay. Cyanide X Insomnia. Okay. Yeah. Next week, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I'll probably again do at least one stream. I don't know at this stage whether I'm gonna be going back to Security Breach. Depends on how I feel. There's a part of me that wants to complete it, and there's a part of me that's just like, this is not fun. Just fucking stop. So live reading of House of Leaves. I feel like that would be a difficult book to live read. Unless I would have to be on camera, like showing the book to the camera, or at least like, you know, showing a PDF of it. But yeah, we'll figure out what we're doing. And as always, I will let y'all know in the Discord what's happening. But yeah. Thank y'all. Oh yeah, T.O. is banned from the first Johnny footnote. True. All right. Take care, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.